Hello and welcome into Palm Springs Stadium, the end of week one of the PSCL, and another intriguing matchup between the Rush and China DC. Welcome into the broadcast. I'm Adam Oppenheim alongside Jay Cicinelli. Jace, it's been an exciting first week of the PSCL. We have a good game here today for game one of two here at Palm Springs Stadium.
Yeah, it should be an interesting matchup. Rush coming in 2-1 record in the Southern Division, and China as well in their same division. They're 0-4, and we've seen the great pitching and really the defense that China has, but it's a matter of their offense and being consistent, producing runs, and they're a better team than their record shows, 0-4, and we'll see if the bats for them get hot here today.
Now this Rush team is coming off a loss, their first of the year against the Lumberjacks, 7-6 here at Palm Springs Stadium. This is a very talented Rush team that is looking to be on top of the PSCL all year long.
Yeah, I mean, the offense is deep. You have a lot of guys in the top of the lineup that really just get on base a lot. Their pitching's going to be a little thin today, but they got a new man in the name of Carlos Franco. The right-hander will be on the bump for them, who just got here today. So that will be interesting to see how he does against a China team that, again, is struggling on the offensive side.
So Rush in their teal blue jerseys, MLB China DC, and their navy blue with the MLB logo on their chest of their jerseys. So let's get you the starting lineup. Starting for China DC, leading off will be One Key Yen. Ha Shin will hit second, followed by Owen Stevenson and Jonathan Haynes in the cleanup spot. Liu Chung Un will hit fifth. Jun Wei Shin will hit sixth. Pen Li Yan will hit seventh. Wang Yatan will hit eighth, followed by 9-10, Song Ji Chi and Liu La Min to round out the lineup for China DC. And this is a team that obviously wants to score more runs, but the hitting has been pretty solid. They've been able to put a lot of runners on. It just, can they get those runs across to the plate?
Yeah, I mean, as far as Rush goes, their offense, they will produce a lot of runs. It's just a matter of the pitching side, if they can come up, pitch another good game, and beat China here this afternoon.
Like you mentioned, it's Carlos Franco on the bump and really just arriving today. And it should be interesting for the Rush to see how they bounce back. They had an off day tomorrow. I don't think MLB China DC has had an off day yet.
Yeah, 0-4, fifth day of the PSCL. They're
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's a really tough stretch as we're about to get started with One Key Yen stepping to the plate. And obviously, this China DC roster is super young. Mentioned it last broadcast. I've been here at Palm Springs Stadium when MLB DC China took on the A's here at Palm Springs Stadium. That was a 13-5 A's win. But a lot of China players born in 2008, 2009, even to 2010. I mean, this is a massive age difference. As One Key Yen steps to the plate against Carlos Franco, who kicks him, will deliver the first pitch, misses outside, ball one. Home plate umpire is Carlos Hernandez. On the bases, Ryan Carroll, and they're going to switch for game two, their positions. The 1-0 delivery also misses away. It's quickly 2-0, and China looks to score early and often, trying to get on the board in the win column. The 2-0 delivery, and the first three have missed outside the zone.
Yeah, and you're seeing the quick tempo on the mound here for Franco. He's just getting back on the rubber, getting the sign, and firing, and he's missed well outside on all three.
The 3-0 pitch, that one's right down the middle. Strike one. Good bounce back pitch from Franco. Obviously walks, a huge thing, and can be the difference between winning and losing. So that pitch misses high for ball four. It's a leadoff walk for One Key Yen. And it brings up Ha Shin, who's also going to be pitching today. Hitting second.
Yeah, you're seeing Franco early on throw from that three-quarter angle delivery, and that could be tough for right-handed hitters in this ball game. But obviously he's got to throw strikes first, or the hitters aren't going to be chasing much here this afternoon.
One Key Yen on first, and that's behind the backstop Quadras. And advancing to second is One Key Yen on the Wild's pitch. Let's get you the defensive alignment for the Rush coming in at 2-1. Solly Warner in left field. Sky Palmer in center. Alex Bautista in right. At the hot corners, Daniel Martinez. Colin McCormick, man shortstop. Derek Balls over at second. And Easton Kretzer at first base. Daniel Quadras behind the plate, catching Carlos Franco, the right-hander, who steps off the mound. So 1-0 on Ha Shin. One Key Yen reached on a walk and advance to second on the wild pitch. Just getting underway. Palm Springs Stadium. Rush and China DC. 1-0 pitch. Away from the zone. Quadras try to bring it back in, but so far, Franco not been great so far inside the zone. But still early on. As he comes home with the 2-0 pitch. And it misses away again, so back-to-back batters with 3-0 counts. The dangerous Owen Stevenson on deck. 3-0 pitch taking all the way in for a strike.
Little delayed call there from our home plate umpire.
That pitch was certainly in the zone. Fastball at 81. 3-1 to Hashin. Foul tipped into the middle quadra, strike 2. So Franco has bounced back from 3-0 to 3-2. Runner in scoring position for China DC. Top of the first. Full count delivery. Fouled off into the netting.
Yeah, good hack there from he, and trying to keep the chain moving early on for China. We mentioned the struggles offensively, especially scoring early in ball games, and this would be a huge break for them. They can score first in this ball game against a very good Rush ball club.
We're going to have another payoff delivery. Here it comes to the plate. Misses high, ball 4. First 2 have reached, both by walks. And it's first and second, no outs for Owen Stevenson.
And you're already seeing bullpen movement going down there. Looks like a southpaw down there for the Rush. We'll have that name in a second, but talk about 2 walks to open up the game is Tommy Mitchell from Hawaii Pacific University. 6'5" southpaw is that guy warming up down in the bullpen.
Now our umps are going to have a discussion. Owen Stevenson, Ryan Carroll.
Not quite sure what they're talking about here. Was a full count. I don't know if it was about the count or what, but whatever it is, it seems to be with the China 2 hitters so far, with a discussion with the third base coach for China. And now the home plate umpire will talk with the manager,
looks like.
Zach Novus for the Rush.
It's Liu Ju Shua coming in to be the courtesy runner. So Liu Ju Shua at second base. 1 key in at first. And it's Owen Stevenson at the plate. Did he check his swing? He did. A little bit extra drama on that. I like it. It's 1-0 on Stevenson, first and second, no outs. And it's hit down the third base line, but foul.
Franco throwing pretty good velo on there. That one was at 83 so far in the mid to low 80s, and the velo's there, but obviously want to see more strikes out of him, especially with first and second and still no one home here in the top of the first.
1-1 on Stevenson. Here's the pitch. Catches the outside corner, strike 2.
Yeah, very encouraging. First time to see him ahead of a hitter, and now he has a lot of different pitches he can go to. See if he goes to a breaker here.
1-2 pitch. Goes back to the fastball, and it misses upstairs. It's 2-2. Fastball at 82. China DC trying to strike first. And that pitch misses away. And the count moves to full at 3-2. 3-2, no outs, first and second for China DC. Full count deliveries fouled off. A lot of battling at the plate for China DC right now, trying to grab an early lead.
Yeah, we've seen China struggle in these situations when you have the runners in scoring position, and they just haven't been able to really cash in early on. But obviously, no one home. They have a lot of at-bats and opportunities here in the top of the first.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Tied him up inside on a fastball at 83. Really good pitch for Franco, and gets a much-deserved first out of the inning, courtesy of the K.
Yeah, and that's Franco's best pitch so far we've seen. A well-located fastball, the up and inside quadrant of the zone, gets the swing and miss, and he continues to stick to the heater here.
A lot of fastballs so far for Franco. One out, first and second still for China DC. It brings up Jonathan Haynes, the designated hitter. First pitch. Catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Only one off-speed pitch so far for Carlos Franco. Through 20 pitches. As that pitch is fly ball down the third baseline, drifting into foul territory.
Yeah, you talk about 21 pitches now to just the fourth batter he's faced, and these China hitters are grinding out these at-bats and not letting go easy.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good take outside the outer black, and it's 1-1. One Ki Yan is on second with a walk and advances second on the wild pitch. Liu Ju Shua is on as a courtesy runner for Ha Shin, who also walked. 1-2 with one out. The pitch just tails outside, and it's 2-2. So a lot of fastballs.
Yeah, I don't think we've really seen one off-speed pitch yet here from Franco. And, I mean, talk about just all heaters here to these China hitters.
2-2 pitch. It's popped up into left field. Wenner comes on in left field. Can't make the catch. It's over his head. Here's the throw to third. In time. So they get the force at third. Wenner couldn't quite see it in the sun. It drops behind it, but makes a heads-up play, throwing it to Martinez, and gets the second out of the inning.
Well, that's one way to do it. Get a speedster leadoff man out at second. Obviously, a fielder's choice right there. You get the lead runner out, and even though that wasn't planned, it's not a bad play because, again, you get a speedster out on second base, and now, again, 2 outs anyways in the inning.
Liu Chung-un is next up. First pitch, outside black, strike one. It's really tough if you're one Ki Yan going to third because you don't want to get doubled off, and you can't be that far off the bag. Just unfortunate the ball dropped there, as that's a deep fly ball to right field. Really high, not super far. Bautista comes in and to his left and makes the catch to retire the side. So 5 hit in the inning for China DC, 2 straight walks. But Carlos Franco does a good job working around those first 2 base runners reaching. No score. We head to the bottom of the first. Rush are now batting. We'll be right back as you're watching PSCL Baseball on the PSCL Broadcast Network.
We just got our best ever ratings from U.S. News and World Report. We're the #1 hospital in Riverside and San Bernardino counties. High performing in 17 common procedures from joint replacements to heart attack care. And for the first time, national ranking as high performing in 3 adult specialties. We're proud of these ratings, but what matters most, as always, is how we rate with you. Learn more at eisenhowerhealth.org/awards.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Whenever you find yourself hungry for something real, simple, and true, we're here for you.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $29.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium, bottom of the first. Rush now up to bat after China DC stranded 2 in the first. And first up for the Rush is Derek Ball from Parker, Colorado. Les team in high school, hits, RBIs, and on-base percentage. First pitch in the ball. Misses outside, ball 1. Following Derek Ball is Daniel Quadras. 3-4, Sky Palmer, Easton Kretzer. Will Dalton will hit 5th, followed by Nehemiah House will hit 6th. Daniel Martinez 7th. Solly Wenner will hit 8th. And the bottom 2 in the lineup, Alex Bautista and Colin McCormick. Off-speed pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2.
That was a good pitch, but they actually called that first pitch a strike. It was a delayed strike call, and that was a pitch that missed at least a baseball off the plate. So quickly an 0-2 count to the leadoff man.
Nasty curveball there. And it's 0-2 on ball. Shakes off the sign from his catcher, Pen Lian, and now time is called, and they're going to have a meeting on the mound. That will give us a chance so we can set the China DC defense. And the outfield from left to right, Owen Stevenson left, 1 Yen in center, Song Jia Chi in right field. Leung Chung Eun's at the hot corner, Jun Wei Shins at shortstop, Liu The Min at second base, Wang Yu Tan at first, and Pen Li Yan behind the plate, catching Hushin on the mound. And he's quickly ahead, 0-2 on Derek Ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Misses high, ball 1. Fastball at 88.
Yeah, you talk about an 88 fastball to a 70 curve. I mean, at least an 18 mile per hour difference on the secondary pitch, and that's going to fool some hitters here this game.
A lot of hitters, in fact, throughout the PSCL. Nasty stuff, Hushin on the mound. The 1-2 pitch, the delivery, just misses. Well, rather catches the outside corner, strike 3. My apologies. Little hesitation, and then Carlos Hernandez rings up Derek Ball.
And we're seeing it early on in this ball game. A lot of delayed strike calls. I don't know if he's just unsure what he wants to call in the moment, but either way, that's the second time in that at-bat where he called a strike a couple seconds after the pitch was released.
We'll wait an extra split second. Daniel Quadras takes the first pitch for a strike. There we go. Got it that time. That caught the bottom of the zone. Shin throwing some gas so far. And here's the 0-1 pitch. And off speed's in for a strike. Another curveball. That catches the bottom inside corner. Hashin trying to pick up another strikeout against Daniel Quadras, the catcher for Rush. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Hashin. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Hashin at 89 blew it by Quadras, and it's back-to-back Ks to start the first.
That's a great spot. A fastball outside. Did miss outside the zone if he didn't swing, but he's able to get that swing and miss with how many strikes he's throwing early on to these first 2 hitters.
Here's Sky Palmer at the plate, a center fielder. Hashin will kick the leg, and first pitch misses high. You gotta think his fastball is gonna be able to break 90. Sitting around 88, 89 right now. It's 1-0 on Palmer. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. By the bat of Palmer.
Yeah, this might be one of the more impressive PSCL pitchers we'll probably see all summer long. I mean, we've only seen about 8-9 pitches, but you talk about just being accurate around the zone and also throwing hard.
1-1. It's an off-speed pitch. It's in for a strike. Another curveball there, and it's 1-2. And Ha-Shin looks to strike out the side here in the first. Sky Palmer standing in his way. The 1-2 pitch. The delivery home in the dirt. Ball 2. Sky Palmer from Missoula, Montana. Will face 2-2 count. Here comes the delivery. It's on the ground of the second baseman, Leo the Man, who will gather and throw to first in time. So 1-2-3 inning for Ha-Shin. That include 2 strikeouts. We head to the second. Scoreless here at Palm Springs Stadium between MLB DC China and the Rush. We'll be back for the second right after this short break. You're watching PSCO Baseball on the PSCO Broadcast Network.
Desert Air started right here in the Coachella Valley in 1954, and we've been welcoming customers to our family ever since. With nearly 70 years of proven trust, dependability, and experience, we've got the AC and heating expertise to help you all year round. Plus, our factory-trained technicians provide well-informed maintenance, repairs, and installation, so you get our industry-best products with industry-best service. Contact our family at Desert Air. We'll make sure you live comfortably, always.
It's a family setting, you know, we come and we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
How do you define adventure? Riding the world's largest rotating tram car? Taking in SoCal's awe-inspiring views? Exploring over 50 miles of pristine wilderness? Enjoying casual or fine dining at 8,500 feet? Discovering our history? Experiencing our scenic trails? Getting that perfect souvenir? Whatever your adventure, you'll find it at the Palm Springs.
Back here at Palm Springs Stadium, John Wei Shin will lead off the second against Carlos Franco. First pitch catches the zone for a strike. That just missed below the zone according to Arcazo, but called a strike is the 0-1. Catches the outside corner, strike 2. Quickly 0-2 on John Wei Shin here in the second. Carlos Franco, back-to-back walks to start the first. Jace, you got to think he's thinking throw strikes here.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing the quick tempo on the mound, and after the first 2 guys reached, he was able to get out of a huge jam and not allow a run in that top of the first.
Still 0-2 after the 2-strike pitch was fouled back into the netting. 0-2 on John Wei Shin, the shortstop. With the red helmet, here's the 0-2. Eyeing inside. And it's 1-2. Here's the next pitch in. It's hit on the ground. Foul ball. Just to the left of the third base bag. Boy, that was close. A hard grounder. Just hooked foul. Jace, what'd you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, it looked fair until it went past the base, just to the left side, and just able to not keep it there. A good exit velo off the bat, however, 86 off the bat on that 82-mile-per-hour fastball.
1-2 on John Wei Shin. Carlos Franco will deliver the 1-2 pitch. Go! Strike 3! Looked like it was about to hit him in the head and drops on the inside corner for strike 3.
Yeah, that's as generous as a call as you can get. That was a curveball that missed well inside, nearly hit him as you said, and that was at least a baseball off the plate.
Now that is being generous, certainly. At least 2.5 baseballs inside. That was a really tough pitch for John Wei Shin to even think about hitting it. As Penley Yan steps in, takes the first pitch away from the zone, ball 1. That's one as a hitter. Like, what are you going to do with that pitch? That's you know, way inside, but also is it your head? It's a hard pitch as that pitch is fouled off.
Yeah, there is nothing you can do as a hitter on that pitch. I mean, you're already standing pretty close to the plate as you can as a hitter, trying to obviously protect all sides of the plate. And, again, a pitch where you just pretty much impossible to hit.
1-1 pitch under the glove of Franco. Ball on the first, not in time. Slow ground ball. Franco could not scoop it up. And ball charged, but it was too late, so it's an infield single for Pen Li Yan.
Yeah, that's an infield single, but that's one, if you ask Franco after the game, that he should have had. You see him not bounce off the mound as quickly as he would like to, and it gets under his glove. Obviously, as pitchers, you're taught not to be spectators, and that's one that he would like to have back.
Wang Yatan takes the first pitch just above the zone for ball one. So Pen Li Yan on first base. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's ripped down the first base line, but foul. Pretty well off the bat, 84.
You're already seeing some velo dropping. That one last registered at 79. Obviously, Rush, we talked about how short of pitching they're going to be today. They're going to need Franco here to get a couple innings.
Here's the next pitch inside corner, strike two. It's 1-2 on Wang Yatan. No score, top of the second inning, with one out. One hit in the ball game was that last little dribbler by Pen Li Yan. As that pitch gets by him and goes into right near the China DC dugout, and advancing to second is Pen Li Yan. Excuse me.
Yeah, and it goes back to the to that last batter. Franco not being able to field that ball, hit right past him, and then you throw it over there, and now you have a runner in scoring position if you're China, trying to capitalize that they couldn't do back in the last inning.
Goes down as an E1, another runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Got him a chase upstairs, did Franco. And Wang Yatan goes down swing for the second out. So both outs courtesy of the strikeout.
Yeah, and so far, China in this ballgame now 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position, and we're just in the second inning. So it's not a matter of getting runners on, but they just haven't been able to get that clutch hit that they need.
Song Jia Chi next up takes the pitch. Just away from the zone, ball one. Pen Li Yan. Few steps off second base. China DC trying to take the early lead. 1-0 pitch. This is outside of the plate. 2-0 hitters count. Song Jia Chi, the 9-hitter for China DC. 2-0 pitch. Take it upstairs. It's quickly 3-0.
Yeah, already the third 3-0 count in this ball game to just the 9th hitter Franco has faced here this afternoon.
The 3-0 pitch just misses the zone. It's a 4-pitch walk to Sung Jia Chi. And it's first and second, just like they had in the first, with 2 outs. Brings up Leon Lamin. Slightly open stance, and the lefty will get the first pitch softly on the ground. So 1 Ki Yen in the on-deck circle. Foul ball, it's 0-1.
Yeah, good spot on that fastball, 81, dotting the inside corner, and Franco here, he's not going to overpower you as hitters, but if he can locate well, again, try and escape this jam. Couple of hard-fought 2 innings so far for Franco if he can get out of it here.
Oh, 1-1 with 2 outs. Here's the pitch line into left field. It's a base hit. Pen Li Yan will get the wave home. Now he's going to put on the brakes as the ball comes home. Strong throw from Solly Werner, and it's bases loaded with 2 outs.
That is gorgeous piece of hitting off the bat there from Liane, and that was actually a fastball in the low inside corner, and he's able to just punch it the other way to left. A good base hit off the bat, and first time China now with bases loaded here in the ball game for the top of the order.
An inside-out swing, and it pays off. It brings one key yet in the top of the lineup. Bases full of China DC players with 2 outs here in the second. Big spot. First pitch into one key yen. It's a strike on the outside corner. Big first call there. The difference of first pitch strike and a pitch that looked like it was a few balls outside. The 0-1 pitch, same spot, it's the same result. It's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about 2 pitches that aren't even really relatively close, and it's just kind of taking the bat out off your hand, and now if you're weighing, you're just trying to just protect.
The 0-2 pitch, that will not be called a strike, though. It's even further outside the zone. It's 1-2.
Hey, I like what Franco's doing on the mound, though. He's going to keep working that outside corner if Carlos Hernandez, home plate umpire, is going to be generous to keep giving him that outside corner spot.
The 1-2 pitch inside. Daniel Cuadras keeps in front of him. Actually, it hit the batter. One Key Yen got hit with the pitch. It was a breaking ball at 73. And it forces home Pen Li Yan. And the first run of the game goes to China DC.
Yeah, and it looks like a quick hook here for manager Zach Novus. Didn't mention, we saw the southpaw warming up earlier. Now it's a right-hander for the Rush. Number 27, Santiago Duarte from Laney College. We'll see if it is, or if they're just letting him throw a couple more tosses. But, yeah, I mean, that's a huge pitch. A 1-2 count, you're ahead in the count, and then you go to an off-speed pitch that we haven't seen a lot from the right-hander Franco, and he hits him on the foot. RBI and a hit-by pitch for Wayne, and first run of the ballgame for China.
Ha Shin is next up, who walked back at the first. Song Jia Cheese on third base. Leo the Mins on second. One Ki Yens at first. Pen Li Yon already in the inning. First pitch in, fouled off and back. But that's a tough at bat by One Ki Yen. First 2 pitches outside the plate. Count should be 2-0. Instead it's 0-2. And you battle back, you get hit by the pitch, and you reach anyways. That is some mental toughness in the batter's box.
Yeah, I mean, really didn't see a strike that whole at bat.
Here's the 0-1 of Hashin. Outside, it's 1-1. Quadras try to bring the pitch back. Franco might have a couple more batters left, depending on what head coach Zach Novus thinks. The 1-1 pitch. Just catches the inside corner, strike 2. It's 1-2, and this is a huge pitch coming up. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 2 strikes. Hashin, the 2-hitter.
Yeah, good spot there from Franco. He's been working the left side of the plate well more than the right side.
The 1-2 pitch. Misses just above the zone. It's 2-2. Bases still full for China DC. They've scored 1 in the inning. Can they add more? The 2-2 pitch. It's popped up in foul territory. Is there going to be a play for Quadras? No. As he runs into the netting behind the plate. And it's just about the first row of bleachers here at Palm Springs Stadium.
Yeah, good cut, staying alive, battling. Pitch on the lower quadrant of the zone, and trying to see a mistake pitch now, try and capitalize and make this a bigger inning for China.
Counts 2-2, bases full. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Carlos Franco gets out of the inning, only allowing 1 run as China DC strands the bases low. They've stranded 5 on the base pass through 2. We head to the bottom of the second. China DC has the lead. It's 1-0 against the Rush. You're watching PSCL Baseball on the PSCL Broadcast Network.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Bottom of the second here, Palm Springs Stadium. A rusher back up to bat against Hush Shen, who had a dominant first inning. Faces Easton Kretzer, the cleanup hitter. First pitch into Kretzer. It's driven to center field. One key, Yan dives, and he makes the catch in center field. Oh, what a play. Got a late jump on it, and just was able to squeeze his glove right above the grass and made a terrific catch.
Yeah, didn't get the best read off the ball, a sinking line drive in center, and he's able to lay out full extension, make a great play, and save a potential extra base hit if he doesn't come up with that play.
It was a fastball right down the middle, and Kretzer hit it well, but one key Yen, a terrific speedy center fielder, made up for it with his speed. It's a swing and a miss, strike one on Will Dalton. One out in the bottom of the first, 1-0 MLB China DC. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's in the dirt. It's 1-1. And it's really hard not to mention, Jace. Hush Shin's delivery. It's exactly like a lot of pitchers coming out of Asia, specifically Shohei Ohtani. It looks like practically the same exact delivery. So we watch it here. The 1-1 pitch, pulls the hands back, now fires the baseball. Misses just high. Ball two, and that's a tough pitch if you're Hush Shin, because you've seen the pitches that were called in the top of that inning. And that one looked like it catches the zone. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Misses inside, and it's 3-1.
Yeah, he also looks a little bit like Roki Sasaki. A lot of Japanese pitchers kind of have that delivery as a pitcher, especially in the windup. And he's obviously another one of the talented pitchers who will be making his MLB appearance next season.
3-1 pitch. It's on the ground. And Leo, the man, it's over his head. It took a really tough hop. And going to first base is Will Dalton.
Yeah, that's a tough play to score. I mean, Probably an error on the play. I mean, a ball that just went over his head. Did get some leather on it, but either way, they get a one-out base runner.
Yeah, Jace, what do you think? Got to make a decision here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a play that should be made. It wasn't hit hard, a ground ball right at him, and it did tip off his leather, so I think you got to give it an error on that one.
Okay, E4. I would tend to agree on that. Brings up Namaya House, runner on first. With one out. It's a play that, I'm sure if you talk to Leo the man, he would say can make that play. Pretty much 99% of the time, as that misses high and tight ball one. Of course, a lot of these players we can't communicate with because we do not speak the same language, but if we could, hypothetically, Although there are some English speakers on this China DC roster. And of course, the translator, the 1-1 pitch. Catches the bottom of the zone, strike 2. Looked like Will Dalton was trying to throw off Hushin and just fires a beautiful pitch in there at 87, the fastball. 1-2 on Namaya House. 2-strike pitch, short stride, and comes home. And it misses inside. So the count is rather now 3-1. So hitters count for Namaya House. The extra hitter, after Will Dalton reached out of air, throw-off attempt back to first. Not going to be in time.
Ooh. And it looks like that ball got him right there. Right there in the lower part that you don't want to get hit in. And, I mean, you talk about squared on. Obviously, that's why you see a lot of, obviously, baseball players wear cups. But that's a spot right there you do not want to get hit in, especially on a pickoff attempt. The throw was definitely offline. I was waiting for the ball to get past because I obviously seen the first baseman for China kind of dive for it, and for Wayne, and he couldn't really even get a glove on it. And that's why the ball didn't sail down the line, because it hit the runner in Will Dalton right there in the area.
And we're going to have a runner in for Will Dalton. He has a pickoff attempt back to first. And Wang Yu Tan was trying to keep in front of him, was scrambling for the ball, found it right in front of him. And the reason it got stopped was because it unfortunately hit Will Dalton. Now we'll have courtesy runner. It'll be Hunter Anderson.
Yeah, and he'll obviously just take over the rest of the ball game. As hopefully Dalton, who's in a lot of pain, will be okay, and the pain will go away surely than later. But tough scene right there.
Yeah, and of course you can have a courtesy runner and get back in the game. I mean, so it's possible, technically not ruled out like you would be if you played in the major leagues. But he could be ruled out on the other hand. So it's still 3-1 on Namaya House. Anderson on first base. Next pitch in. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Little extra heat on that fastball. 88, and it's a full count with 1 out. Full count delivery for Hushin. Fouled it back into the netting. He has been painting that fastball on the inside upper corner.
Yeah, we talked about it in the open, the good pitching that China has. It's just a matter of the offense and not producing in runners in scoring position, as they're only obviously 1 for 7 in this ballgame again. But
runner takes off, swing and a miss, strike 3, throw it on to second. It's not going to be in time. And John Wei Shin kept it in front of him, but it's a strikeout. Sending the runner in motion works because Anderson gets to second base. So another K for Hushin. That's his 3rd. It brings up Daniel Martinez. And the first pitch is a pop-up on the infield. Leo the Min going out onto the outfield grass to make the catch. So Hushin is through 2 scoreless with 3 strikeouts. We head to the 3rd. 1-0 MLB China DC leads the Rush. You're watching PSCL Baseball on the PSCL Broadcast Network.
2 locations with something for everyone. Stuffed Pizza Bar and Grill.
Building your business is no small undertaking, and you need the right team by your side. Whether you're just getting started or expanding nationwide, Pacific Premier Bank is here to support your business every step of the way. As your trusted banking partner, we can help guide you down the right path with customized solutions designed for your business. We'll help you achieve the success you deserve. Pacific Premier Bank. Let's build your future together.
Top of the third, new pitcher in for the Rush. And it's a strike from Santiago Duarte to Owen Stevenson, who struck out swinging back in the first inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Stevenson. It's hard on the ground at Daniel Martinez, who will scoop and make the easy toss over to first base. He made that look really easy, but of course the ball was hit extremely hard. So Stevenson, not a whole lot of time to get down the line.
Yeah, Duarte, as we mentioned, the right-hander from Laney College, 5'10", getting a quick out on 2 pitches, and that's what you want to see. Pumping strikes early and continue to keep this game close with the good pitching we've seen from China through the first 2 innings.
Like you mentioned, from Laney College, the sophomore, the right-hander, 5'10", 225. First pitch misses outside, ball 1 to Jonathan Haynes, who hits that fielder's choice that went over Werner, but then he picked it up and threw to third base to get 1K yen on the force out. Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Duarte. Foul tipped into the middle quadras, strike 2. Here with 1 out. Rocker step and a delivery. And another foul ball. So Jonathan Haynes staying alive, but Santiago Duarte throwing a whole lot of strikes, and that's just what manager Zach Novus wanted. Carlos Franco pitched well, but he threw a lot of pitches due to the walks. Still ended up only allowing 1 run. Line drive down the third baseline, but foul. Looked like a hanger up in the zone. That was ripped at 94 off the bat. One and 2 on Haynes. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Two and 2 on Jonathan Haynes. Duarte delivers home. Misses the outer black. It's a full count.
Good framing there from the catcher. Quadras trying to make it a little closer than it was, but that was definitely well outside.
Here's the pitch. Tied him up inside. Strike 3. A sword for out number 2.
That's a good pitch. Running inside of the right-hander. Righty-righty matchup, and Santiago now getting the first punch out in just second batter face.
Liu Chung-un next up, who flew out to right his first time up. 2 outs, top of the third, first pitch. This is just outside.
Final line for Carlos Franco. 2 innings of work, faced 12 hitters, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 hits allowed, and 1 run that was earned.
Pitch is in first strike, so it's 1 and 1 on Liu Chung-un. Drop down to his knees. And are they saying that's a check swing? I'm not even sure he started his swing. Looked like he just moved his hands slightly forward, but I guess it's worth a shot. Maybe Ryan Carroll not paying attention and gives him a strike call, but not particularly close that time. It's 2-1. 2-1 pitch. It's on the ground. A Colin McCormick tries to range and make the play. It's into center field, a base hit. Liu Chung-un is on. A 2-out hit for China, and they stay alive here in the third.
Yeah, good piece of hitting. Fastball outside and just goes right back up the middle with that pitch. Good approach for him, and he's able to get the third hit now for China in this ballgame.
2-0 hits for the Rush. Air piece for each team. 1-0 on the scoreboard, China DC. Liu Chung-un can steal a base as first pitch is just off the outer plate. Duarte has worked all parts of the plate here through 3 batters. Here's the next pitch. This is low, just above the dirt. Counts 2-0. Runner on first, Liu Chung-un. 2 outs, 2-0 pitch. Chung-un takes off, throw down to second. Not going to be in time and holds on to the bag. Stolen base, Liu Chung-un. Another runner in scoring position for China DC, and that's huge.
Yeah, it's just a matter of coming through now in the clutch. Able to get a 2-out single up the middle, a stolen base, and in a hitter's count.
John Wei Shin up with a 3-0 count, runner on second. Does he have a green light here? He does as he pops it up behind home plate. Nothing like a 3-0 green light.
Yeah, we've seen a couple swings this summer already, swinging 3-0, and 99% of the time you don't want to swing 3-0. Get a pitch that you might like, but you pop it up or something like that, and you get out of a jam, especially with a runner in scoring position.
Chung-un on second. Here's the pitch to Wei Shin. It's a fly ball. Center field should be playable. Sky Palmer ranges over and makes the catch. A ball hit well by John Wei Shin. But Santiago Duarte gets out of the third inning. Still 1-0 China DC. We head to the bottom of the third. China DC leads 1-0 over the Rush. You're watching PSCL Baseball on the PSCL Broadcast Network. Bottom of the third here, Palm Springs Stadium. First game of 2 today here at the stadium, 2 over on the turf fields. Is Hushin ready for his third inning of action on the mound. First pitch, strike right down the middle. Solly Werner going on at the other field. Lumberjacks lead the Haymakers 6-0 in the bottom of the third. Here's the next pitch into Werner. It's a beauty. An off-speed pitch. That was a slider. Hushin has fastball, curveball, slider, change. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. This is the inside corner. Looked like Penley Yan got out of his stance quickly. If he held it there, I was inside the strike zone.
Yeah, it's a good pitch. One of the better pitches we've seen from him all afternoon, but this time doesn't get the call.
1-2, Hushin. Bounces back with strike 3 called. Right on the lower edge of the zone. Hushin is cooking right now.
Yeah, you talk about 4 strikeouts and just 1 out here in the third and couple looking, couple swinging, but talk about the poise that he has on the mound, and his command has been on point for sure here this morning.
Alex Bautista next up. He's faced 1 more than the minimum, has Hushin, and it came on an air. First pitch in. This is just low to Bautista. Alex Bautista from La Quinta, California. I went to La Quinta High School. 5'9", 180. Next pitch just misses in on the hands to the righty. Counts 2-0 on Bautista. Hushin looking to deliver here. Fires a strike down the third base line. Leo Chung-un makes the diving stop and is going to have to eat it, but he saved an extra base, as that was certainly going to be extra bases for Alex Bautista. And he holds him to a single. First hit of the game for the Rush.
Yeah, that's a great play right there, flashing the leather. Even though he doesn't get the out, as you mentioned, saving a runner in scoring position, because that definitely gets down that left field corner and would be a double, but also a good swing by Bautista. Pitch there on the lower quadrant and able to turn on it down the left side.
Colin McCormick first pitch swinging and fouls it back. The ball that Bautista was just 76 off the bat, but it was placed in such a great spot. Is Bautista now over to second base? Colin McCormick lines it through the right side. It's a base hit into right field. Here comes the run home. Here comes the throw. It's cut off and now caught and diving back to third. He's out. They got him at third. Bautista's cut down. Beautiful play by China DC in the field. Sung Ji Chi threw it and it was cut off by Hushin, and made a beautiful throw on the third in time to cut down Bautista, who slipped as he was trying to go back to third as the throw was cut towards home. And it's a big second out of the inning.
Yeah, and that's something you can't afford there if you're the Rush. A delayed stop sign call there from the manager, Zach Novus, coaching third, and it forces Bautista to kind of slip his feet under him and trying to get back, but couldn't. So it was well cut off by the China first baseman and able to throw a dart over there to third.
Derek Ball on the first pitch is swinging. Fly ball center field. Wan Ki Yen makes the catch, and Hushin is through 3 scoreless. Allows his first hit of the ball game, but is still allowed 0 runs. We get to the fourth. China DC on top of the Rush. It's 1-0. You're watching PSCL Baseball on the PSCL Broadcast Network.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Top of the 4th. It's Pen Li Yan to begin the inning, followed by Wang Yatun and Song Jia Chi. 7, 8, 9 in the China DC lineup. First pitch taken inside for ball 1 from Santiago Duarte. After Carlos Franco went 2 innings, allowing 1 run, Duarte allowed 0 in the 3rd. Hopped up down the first base line, but foul. Evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, you talk about 55 pitches thrown in just 2 innings for Franco, and Duarte had 18 back in the last inning, so definitely well more efficient.
1-1 pitch. It's popped up and just lands below the press box. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. In on the hands. He fights it off. Pen Li Yan with a great battle. He singled and came around to score back in the 2nd inning. Only runs scored in this ball game.
Yeah, good secondary pitch. That one dropped to 68 and able to keep a good speed differential from his heater to his secondary pitches.
Another 2-strike pitch. It's taken high. Quadras gives a point at Duarte, telling him that's the spot I want, or wanted in that situation. Counts even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, third base line, rolling foul. Wow, no clue how Li Yan even was able to get a bat on it. Another 2-2 pitch. Here it comes home. It's going to be a pop-up center field. This is going to be a tough play. Palmer coming on. He makes the catch as the hat comes flying off in the middle of his route to the baseball. Leadoff man is out. And Wang Ya-Tun comes to the plate. Struck out back in the 2nd swing.
Yeah, that's a pitch that Penn would want back. A heater well down the middle of the plate, little middle up, and just got under that one.
First pitch in, it's in the dirt, ball 1. Pretty warm day here at Palm Springs Stadium. Just in the 80s, maybe has a chance to reach the 90s. The 1-0 pitch, lined, and off the glove of the second baseman, ball into right center field, a base hit. Wang Ya-Tun is on. A really hard hit ball. It was off the end of the bat, but still hit it right around 80 off the bat. Reached out for an outside pitch and drilled it right off the glove of ball. It almost made a terrific snag, but instead It's 1 out, 1 runner on for China DC. There's been no clean innings for the Rush so far on the pitching side. Will Yatan take off as well as the question. Song Jia-chi takes the first pitch low, ball 1.
Yeah, good block there from the catcher. We've seen Rush framing good early on in this ball game. That's Daniel Quadras back there and able to keep potential wild pitch. Good stop there to potentially advance a runner in scoring position.
1-0 pitch. It's a blooper into left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Yatan will hold at second base. Back-to-back singles for China DC. And they're in business with 1 out in the 4th.
Yeah, much better so far in this inning. Only 1 hit last inning and 2 in this inning just to the first 3 batters and back-to-back clean base hits. The problem is China 1 for 8 in this ball game with runners in scoring position, and see if that's a change of recipe here to the 10-hitter.
Both the rallies for China DC have been started with the bottom of their lineup. Penli Yan began the rally in the 2nd, and it was Wang Yatan beginning it here in the 4th, the 8-hitter. First pitch misses outside to Liu the Men, the 10-hitter. We have 10 hitters in PSCL baseball. That includes the EH, the extra hitter. The 1-0 pitch. Swings right through it and comes up empty. Fastball at 77. 1-1 with 1 out. Yo the Men, the lefty, in the batter's box. Santiago Duarte looking to get out of a jam with 1 out. Beautiful fastball off the outside corner. Just catches the zone. 2 strikes on Leo the Men. 1 Ki Yan, and the top of the lineup is on deck. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Off-speed pitch. Got Leo the Man out ahead, and there's 2 outs in the inning.
Yeah, big strikeout there with runners in scoring position and continuing to struggle, trying to provide a hit. China with 5 hits, just 1 run on the board, and that came off a hit by pitch, so they haven't had a clutch hit still.
1 Ki Yan. Up and away, ball 1. You can have some clutch hit by pitches. I mean, we saw one yesterday. Isaiah Manji, speaking of which, Palm Springs Power stay undefeated. A hit by pitch in the 10th. 1-0 on 1 Ki Yan. Here's the pitch. Misses outside, ball 2. It's the most exciting Power baseball game we've seen this year. Palm Springs Stadium was rocking.
Yeah, loudest they've been all year, and definitely providing a lot of energy and giving the Power a boost.
1 Ki Yan up ahead, 2-0. Hacking on 2-0 and comes up empty. 2-1 count with 2 outs. Wang Yatan at second base. Song Jia-chi at first.
China, most runs they've scored in their first 4 games was 5, and that was back in the 13-5 loss to the A's.
2-1 pitch, swung on and missed. It's 2-0. The fastball 1 Ki Yan has been laid on. Both pitches off the outside corner. There's a big hole between McCormick and Martinez on the left side of the infield. Duarte will come home with the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball left field. Solly Warner comes in. Can he locate it? This time he can. He makes the catch for the 3rd out. China strands 2 more on the bases. We get to the bottom of the 4th. China DC still holding on to a 1-0 lead against the Rush. You're watching PSCL Baseball on the PSCL Broadcast Network.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Hey Power Baseball fans, looking to hit a home run against pests in your home? Rudy's Pest Control is your winning choice. Rudy's Flex 80/90 Pest Control Plan offers effective and affordable protection with just 5 visits a year instead of the usual 12, so you'll have more time to do what you love. Visit rudyspest.com or call 760-746-PEST and declare, heck no, 12's gotta go. Rudy's Pest Control is your home run choice, so get started today.
Think of the highest quality you can imagine. Now, think higher.
Hamburgers, all about.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $29.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Bottom of the 4th, Daniel Quadras will lead off against Hashin. And his first pitch misses just outside. It's 1-0. He's allowed 2 hits. They were back-to-back. But it was a great defensive play to help out the pitcher Hashin by a couple of China DC players. Next pitch, inside. It's 2-0, and you wonder, Hashin, going into the 4th, how much longer he can go in terms of command. He was really sharp in the 1st and the 2nd. 3rd, not so much, and here we are here in the 4th. The 2-0 pitch, well, he answered it there. Fastball was a beauty at 87, right down the middle. And Quadras was way late.
Yeah, that's a pitch as a hitter. You know the fastball's coming 2-0, and you got to be ready to go on that pitch, but Quadras unable to catch up to a very hittable pitch.
2-1 pitch. Tied him up inside. Did he go around? He did.
Yeah, he knew he did. He just wanted to try and pretend that he didn't, but that was a fastball elevated more inside, and obviously as a hitter, your eyes light up when you see that fastball coming upstairs. You want to hit it and unable to lay off it.
Hashin, just 18 years old. 5'10", 155. Two and two on Quadras. Hashin kicks the leg, delivers the pitch. The off-speed pitch looked like it slipped right out of his hand. Was high from the very moment he threw it. Three-two payoff pitch on the way. Just got a piece of it, did Quadras. Great battle. Ramped up the heat. A fastball at 88 in a really good spot.
Yeah, continuing to show. He had 26 pitches in the first 2 innings and continuing to show that he has the stamina to go deep in ball games, still throwing 88.
We'll have another full count pitch from Hashin. Here it comes. Fouled off again. Hashin very comfortable with that fastball. The command has been excellent with that pitch all day long. All morning long, I should say. Hashin back on the mound. Set for a payoff pitch. It's hit into right field. Dropping fast. Ji Chi makes the catch in right field. Song Ji Chi. The right fielder comes in to make the grab for the first out. And the long battle, it's a huge one, is the first out for China DC here in the 4th.
Yeah, and that's a play where that wasn't hit all far at all, but right fielder had him played perfectly, was playing really shallow, and Song able to pull that line drive in for the first important out, number 1 here in the 4th.
Hashin has not really thrown a lot of pitches in the middle of the zone. He has been painting that paint's high and inside for ball one. But he has not thrown a lot of hittable pitches. The fastball has been really good. He's worked in the curveball, which has been his #1 off-speed pitch. See him mix in a couple sliders. The 1-0 pitch, that's a fastball just above the zone. Swing and a miss, strike one. The elevated heater at 89. No one working in the China DC bullpen. Feels like this is Hashin's game for now. It's a 1-1 pitch. To the plate. Soft line drive, field on a hop by Leo the Min. Will throw to first in time. Some more weak contact off the bat at 51 miles an hour. And there's 2 outs here in the 4th.
Yeah, and he's been so efficient in this ball game, and he can definitely go more than 4 innings. I don't know if they're going to allow him to. There is a little stretching down there, but no warm-up tosses yet. But guy who's very efficient on the mound, pumping strikes, throwing hard, and all of his secondary pitches as well, all on point here this morning.
Brings up Easton Kretzer. Flew out to center field. His first time up in the 2nd. Hashin comes home, and that hits him on the shoulder. Hit by pitch. Easton Kretzer took it perhaps in a good spot as he just walks down to first.
Yeah, pitch 87, and that one just got away from him there. Potentially lost the grip of the ball. Now a 2-out base runner and rush. They need to get some runners going, and the problem is they've been doing that with 1 or 2 outs an inning. They have yet to get a leadoff runner on to open up an inning, and that's been the problem as far as just their 2 hits as well.
Here's the first pitch in, and it's to Will Dalton. It's fouled off.
And China this season, in their 5 games, they've only scored 7 runs, so they're averaging less than 2 runs a game. So the reason why they are winning this ball game is definitely their pitching and defensive side. We've seen some good plays made and helping out the pitcher on the mound.
It's 0-1 on Dalton. We thought he might have been out with a ball that hit him in the wrong place earlier. The 0-1 pitch misses low and away. Ball 1. 1-1 with 2 outs. Kretzer reached on a hit by pitch. Hashin trying to get through this 4th inning. Scoreless. He's gone 3 scoreless so far. The 1-1 pitch. It's on the ground, back to Hashin. Off his glove, will regather and fire on to first. And another scoreless inning for Hashin. Mowing right through this Rush lineup. He's in a hurry. We head to the 5th. China DC still leads 1-0. You're watching PSEL Baseball on the PSEL Broadcast Network.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Desert Air started right here in the Coachella Valley in 1954, and we've been welcoming customers to our family ever since. With nearly 70 years of proven trust, dependability, and experience, we've got the AC and heating expertise to help you all year round. Plus, our factory-trained technicians provide well-informed maintenance, repairs, and installation, so you get our industry-best products with industry-best service. Contact our family at Desert Air. We'll make sure you live comfortably, always.
Top of the 5th for China DC. Santiago Duarte on the mound to face Hushin. First up in this 5th inning now, Hushin. Although he's 0 for 1 with a walk, he has pitched 4 terrific innings of baseball. First 2 pitches have missed. It's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch ripped down the third base line. Foul ball. Oh, Hushin got a hold of that one. Just couldn't keep it fair. A fastball was all over it, but just slightly early. Trying to help his own cause.
And one thing we haven't mentioned is this ballpark's deep, 350 down both lines, 400 feet to dead center. But I believe, Adam, correct me if I'm wrong, you saw a home run yesterday.
We did see a home run yesterday. The 2-1 pitch misses upstairs, 3-1. Noah Bufford. Deep home run into left field. The 3-1 pitch. It's a pop-up that would have a chance if it was on more of a line. Where's it going to land? Where did that land?
Landed behind us. I was ready.
Yeah, it must have landed behind us.
That's why you bring a glove to a ball game.
Hear the sound of a bleacher.
Still waiting for one to come up here, but we'll be ready for one.
3-2 on Hushin, looking to make his big day a huge day. The 3-2 pitch and the dirt ball for Hushin's doing it all. He reaches for the second time today. 1-0 China DC, leadoff runners on the walk. Adam Oppenheim, Jay Cicinelli, Ethan Gamoka also with us in the booth. Trackman Master.
One thing we haven't mentioned is this China team is planning on competing in the 2028 Olympics that will be in Los Angeles, as that one was a liner right back just to the right of us.
This is a talented and young ball club that brings up Owen Stevenson, who, like you mentioned, fouls the first pitch off. Now Hushin does have speed. You're wondering if China tries to get another runner in scoring position. They've tested Daniel Quadras so far. Throw back to first, not going to be in time. So Santiago Duarte has the same idea that Hushin could be on the move.
Yeah, it definitely looked like he was on the move there. A big lead and had him leaning, but just able to get back safely.
The 0-1 pitch takes off for second. Here's the throw down. It's high, not going to be in time, into center field. Hushin on his way to third. The throw to third's not going to be in time. 90 feet away from it for insurance run for China DC. They put the runner in motion, force the throw, and the air brings Hushin to third base.
And I don't know if that was planned or not, but that was a pitch that was on the upper part of the zone. I don't know if it was a planned pitch out, but it was well executed. It was just the throw that was obviously offline, and a stolen base and an E2, and first to third now goes he.
Liu Chin-chi comes in, a pinch run as the infield's in. Stevenson swings through that pitch. Strike 2, it's 1-2. It's Liu Chin-chi, like I mentioned, to be the courtesy runner for Hushin after he took second base and took third on the E2. Owen Stevenson faces a 1-2 count with the infield in for rush. China DC leads 1-0 in the 5th. Duarte's pitch home, swing and a miss, strike 3. Huge strikeout from Santiago Duarte for the first out of the 5th.
Yeah, Duarte's thrown the ball very well. Even though it hasn't been clean innings, he has been giving up a couple hits and a couple free passes, but he's been able to get out of jams and able to keep racking up the strikeouts. It's his third now of the ballgame.
As here's the first pitch in. It's on the ground, foul down the first base line. John Luan pinch hitting for Jonathan Haynes. One out, runner on third. Here's the 0-1 pitch. popped up and fouled. Quickly 0-2. Zhao Luan looking to just put something in play. Hard on the ground. It's a chance to get through the infield. Infield in for the rush. Just on the outer skirts of the grass. And it's 0-2. John Huan sends the pitch to center field. Sky Palmer's going to go back, flip his hips, and he's going to make the catch. Coming in to score for China DC is the runner. And it's a 2-0 ball game. As Liu Qinshi comes in to score. The second run for China DC.
Yeah, what a swing. 93 off the bat, a fastball 80 middle low of the zone, and he just gives that a ride to deep center and gets the job done as far as getting that ball in the outfield and getting that sac fly RBI for the second run of the game for China.
And Sky Palmer, man, nice catch, able to flip his hips around and make the catch on a ball that was hit really well, but John Luan able to get the job done and knock in the runner. The 1-0 pitch, it's on the outside corner. It's a strike, 1-1 on Liu Chong-un, who's 1 for 2. The stolen base on the day. The 1-1 pitch. It's popped up. This could be playful for Quadras. Takes the mask off, and it will not. Just lands out of play and hops up into the bleachers. No clouds in the sky. Beautiful day for baseball. Here's the pitch. It's on the ground to the first baseman. Kretzer will take it to the bag himself. 3 unassisted to retire the side. But Hashin starts it with the walk. And Liu Qinshi, as the courtesy runner, comes in to score on the sacrifice fly from John Luan. And China DC has doubled their lead. It's 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the 5th against the Rush. You're watching PSCL Baseball on the PSCL Broadcast Network.
How do you define adventure? Riding the world's largest rotating tram car? Taking in SoCal's awe-inspiring views? Exploring over 50 miles of pristine wilderness? Enjoying casual or fine dining at 8,500 feet? Discovering our history? Experiencing our scenic trails? Getting that perfect souvenir? Whatever your adventure, you'll find it at the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. Adventure at its peak. Begin your adventure at pstramway.com.
Family setting, you know, we come and we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
We just got our best ever ratings from U.S. News and World Report. We're the #1 hospital in Riverside and San Bernardino counties. High performing in 17 common procedures from joint replacements to heart attack care. And for the first time, national ranking as high performing in 3 adult specialties. We're proud of these ratings, but what matters most, as always, is how we rate with you. Learn more at eisenhowerhealth.org/awards.
Back here at Palm Springs Stadium, Adam Oppenheim alongside Jay Cicinelli. Namaya House will lead off the bottom of the 5th against Hashin, who created the second run of the game for China DC. They lead 2-0. Here's the pitch to House, fouled off into the netting, strike 1. Hashin walked, still second base, advanced to third on the air by the catcher Quadras, and then was pitch ran for, and they scored the second run of the ball game on John Luan's sacrifice fly to center field. The 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch. It's a beauty. And for a strike right down the middle, but it looked like it was coming inside and just snapped off beautifully.
Yeah, a slider with a 17-inch break, and you talk about probably his best pitch we've seen, starting away like it's going to hit you as a right-handed batter and slides right in the last second.
The 0-2 pitch just misses the outside corner. It's 1-2. Fastball at 88. Shin's gaining a whole lot of confidence right now. And how couldn't you be confident? 4 scoreless innings. He's allowed 2 hits. And a hit by pitch in the game. The 1-2 pitch. Here it comes home. Misses low. Ball 2.
And the reason why it's so important as a pitcher to just pitch effective is you're not really thinking. You're just going out there and throwing. And usually when you have your mind free and you're just trusting all your pitches and your stuff, that's when you're going to go out and succeed.
2-2 on the Maya House. Shin set at the belt. Will kick and fire. Off-speed pitch slipped out of his hand. Saw that a couple times during warm-ups. Not able to locate the curve, but the fastball has been so terrific in this game. And you got to think on a full count pitch, got to have it. You're going fastball here. Full count pitch to House. It's a fastball in on the hands. Soft ground ball to Leon. The man gets right underneath him. It's going to be an E4, and it's a big one at that.
Yeah.
Air allows the leadoff runner House to reach.
Yeah, we've seen some good defense here for Team China, but that's a play that definitely has to be made. A 50 exit velo, kind of a little swirler off the end of the bat, and a routine ground ball that has to be made for the first down, but unfortunately wasn't.
Shin has induced some weak contact. Everyone talks about the strikeout numbers, and Hashin's had them today with 4 Ks rather, but it's the weak contact. Second error of the game for China. And the first pitch just misses above the zone of Daniel Martinez, which that actually catches the upper part of the zone, according to our K zone.
Jung He, the right-hander, number 12, warming up in the pen now.
Pickoff attempt at first base, not in time. Looked like Nemaya House was leaning, even though I don't think he was trying to take second base. Maybe just took his eye off the pitcher for a moment. Hushin delivers the 1-0. Misses outside, it's 2-0, and you don't want to say that's a momentum-changing play, but you make the play. There's 1 out here in the 5th. Instead, it's a runner on first, the leadoff runner with no outs. And Martinez up 2-0 in the count. Throw back over to first. Not going to be in time to get House. Martinez popped up to Leo the Min at second base. His first time up. It's all the way back in the 2nd inning. House at first base. Will stay put. That's fouled off into the netting. 2-1, and Hashin's going to try to battle back here.
Yeah, and Team Rush, they've scored 24 runs in the first 3 games, coming in 2-1 today, and obviously 8 runs a game averaging, and they had the off day yesterday. Maybe that kind of throws the offense a little bit out of their rhythm, not seeing the live pitching.
2-1 pitch, fouled off down the first base line. When in doubt, Hashin has gone to the fastball, and he's just thrown it right down the middle on 2 separate pitches, and the count's to 2-2. Incredible mental toughness on the mound. China looking for their first win of the season. 2-2 on Martinez. Hashin, quick delivery. The pitch hits him in the helmet with the off-speed pitch. Looked like it was a curveball that just didn't break. And it's 1st and 2nd, no outs. Chase, I'm pretty shocked that he went back to the curveball there.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about his command as far as it not being on point, and wondering if there was a cross-up on the sign. We saw the manager for China kind of talking to his catcher. So either way, they're going to check on the trainer out there, and he's able to get down to first, so that's a good sign as far as not showing too much pain, and they're just checking on him just to be cautious.
And you wonder much longer Hashin has.
And that will be it for him.
And what a performance by Hashin. And we're going to change positions as well. We'll tell you about all of that and more. Hashin, 4 scoreless so far, but responsible for the guys on first and second. We'll be right back. Bottom of the 5th. China leads the Rush 2-0. You're watching PSCL Baseball on the PSCL Broadcast Network.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $29.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Whenever you find yourself hungry for something real, simple, and true, we're here for you.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Back at Palm Springs Stadium, bottom of the 5th. Jung Ha is the new pitcher in for China DC. One of the more experienced pitchers on this team.
Yeah, final line for the starter. 4 innings pitched, faced 16 hitters, 4 punch-outs, no walks, 2 hit by batters, 2 hits. No runs up to this point, however. The 2 runners are in charge for him, although the runner at second won't be earned if that runner in-house were to score because of the error from the second baseman.
Hashin moves over to second base. Leo the Min comes out. First and second, no outs. Bottom of the 5th. The Rusher down 2-0 in this 7-inning contest. The first pitch in is outside to Solly Warner. Struck out swinging back in the 3rd. Nehemiah House on second base. He reached on an error. Daniel Martinez on first base. After the hit by pitch, hit his bright red helmet. And Solly Warner in the blue helmet. Here's the pitch. Bottom of the zone, strike 1. Yeah, I'm feeling this China DC dugout is feeling if they can get out of this inning, not giving up any damage. Oh and 1, 1-1 is the count rather. That next pitch gets away from Pen Li Yan, and both runners are going to advance. So 2 in scoring position on a ball that was just low. So the count's at 2-1. Wild pitch, and it's a big one. Or a pass ball, I guess. But I think that would go down as a wild pitch. Most of them are, unless it hits you square in the glove.
Yeah, now it takes them out of the double play. 2 runners in scoring position. Still no outs, and obviously a base hit here could score a pair. tie up the ball game.
2-1 pitch as it's second and third for the Rush. And that one gets by Penley Yan. Coming in to score is Namiah House. And the Rush are on the board. It's 2-1 in the fifth. Daniel Martinez, the tying run, now 90 feet away.
Yeah, back-to-back wild pitches, and obviously scoring the first run of the game for the Rush. They'll take it, as they just haven't been the same offense that we've seen here in this ballgame, shut down by the good pitching for the starter. But so far, a couple pitches thrown and 2 wild pitches that have allowed the run to score.
China DC will bring the infield in. Counts 3-1, hitters count. Solly Warner will get the pitch from Jung Ha. That pitch misses apparently. Ball 4.
That was a great pitch and doesn't get the call in China's favor. And now runners on the corner, still no outs. Tough spot here.
That pitch was a strike according to our K-zone. Almost fully in the zone. So a tough break for Jung Ha, but it does set up the double play ball. So China DC goes back to normal depth. Still no outs. Runners on the corners. Alex Bautista at the plate. Trying to tie the ball game for the Rush. First pitch for a strike. Jung Ha throws 2-seam fastball, slider, splitter, curve.
Yeah, that one only at 84. Obviously, the arm's still getting loose, but definitely a change in velocity from the first pitcher that this Rush lineup saw.
0-1, a slight nod of the head from Jung Ha. Will fire home. That ball is hit deep on the left center field. Owen Stevenson going to give it a run into the left center field gap. It's going to score 1. Solly Warner rounds third. He's coming home. There will be no throw made. A 2 RBI go-ahead double for Alex Bautista.
And right on cue, a pitch right over the plate again at 84, and he just goes in and gets it low and in, gives it a ride into the left center alley, scores a pair, and just like that, couple wild pitches, an air, couple free bases, and there is the big extra base hit that the Rush provides.
This inning started with Namiah House reaching on an air, a hit by pitcher Martinez, a walk by Solly Warner, coupled with a couple of wild pitches, set up a 2 RBI double by Alex Bautista to give the Rush a 3-2 lead in the fifth. Colin McCormick took the first pitch for a ball high. It's 1-0. Bautista on second base, a low-scoring affair here at Palm Springs Stadium. McCormick went around too far on that 2-seamer. It's 1-1. China DC scored 1 run in the second, 1 in the fifth, and the Rush have answered with 3 in the fifth. One count on McCormick. Off-speed pitch, swing and a miss, but moving down to third base is Bautista, and that's huge.
Yeah, another pitch there, that time getting away from the catcher, and I mean, you just talk about 3 pitches that have allowed runners to advance an extra 90 feet. And now all you're trying to do as a hitter in this spot, if you're McCormick, just get the ball in the outfield and extend the lead and double your lead as well.
The infield comes in except Tashin at second base, who's a little bit further into the dirt. 1-2 pitch, looking for a strikeout. Great scoop by Penley Yan. He saved another run from crossing. That pitch was yanked well outside. And he made a great scoop out of the dirt.
Yeah, just no command since coming in this game here for Jung Ha, and obviously not what you want to see if you're Team China.
1-2 pitch, blocked again by Penley Yan.
Last couple pitches, missing away, low and away outside, and a couple backhand stomps there from the catcher Payne doing the work.
China DC led 2-0 before coming into the bottom of the fifth. Now 3-2 Rush. And a full count on Colin McCormick. Jung Ha will deliver home. Popped up. And behind the China DC dugout. And out of play. 3-2 count, leg kick delivery, outside, ball 4. Another free pass. An error in this inning, 2 walks, a hit by pitch, and the big double by Bautista. And time is going to be called, and we'll have another mound meeting.
Yeah, and the train just falling off the tracks here for China here in the home half of the 5th. Error that opened up the inning, that really set the tone and hit batsman, as you mentioned, couple walks, and then that big 2 RBI double by Bautista. Still no outs, and this could be a huge inning. It already has been, but could be even worse as the Rush have awoken here in this inning with a 3 spot. And wow, a quick pitching change just like that. So faces 3 batters, 2 walks, and that 2 RBI double. One of the runs obviously earned to him, and the other 2 runners on base as well, if they were to score, will also be earned. So, yeah.
Well, we'll tell you about the new pitcher and more. The Rush have taken the lead. 3 runs in the 5th. It's 3-2. Still have runners on the corners. No outs, bottom of the 5th. We'll be back after this short break. You're watching PSCL Baseball on the PSCL Broadcast Network.
Two locations with something for everyone. Stuffed Pizza Bar and Grill.
How do you define adventure? Riding the world's largest rotating tram car? Taking in SoCal's awe-inspiring views? Exploring over 50 miles of pristine wilderness? Enjoying casual or fine dining at 8,500 feet? Discovering our history? Experiencing our scenic trails? Getting that perfect souvenir? Whatever your adventure, you'll find it at the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. Adventure at its peak. Begin your adventure at pstramway.com.
Desert Air started right here in the Coachella Valley in 1954, and we've been welcoming customers to our family ever since. With nearly 70 years of proven trust, dependability, and experience, we've got the AC and heating expertise to help you all year round. Plus, our factory-trained technicians provide well-informed maintenance, repairs, and installation, so you get our industry-best products with industry-best service. Contact our family at Desert Air. We'll make sure you live comfortably, always.
Back here in the bottom of the 5th. The rest of this inning still unwritten. 3-2 Rush. As Derek Ball in the top of the lineup is up against Zhao Luan as the runner takes off for second. And taking the bag is Colin McCormick. So he really had a great jump, and then no throw could be made by Pen Li Yan. So it's second and third, no outs. Infield comes in for China DC. Gotta find a way to get an out here. The first 5 in the inning have reached. All in different ways. Besides the 2 walks, I should say. Here's the next pitch. It's in for a strike.
Yeah, I love the delay steal there back on that previous pitch. Kind of catching the catcher, paying off guard a little bit, and gave it a fake throw. Had a potential chance to get Bautista, the runner, back at third, but didn't initially recognize it.
Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 3 pitches. And Derek Ball goes down swinging.
Yeah, second time today he's gone down on strikes, and good job here. Get the first batter you come into the ball game here if you're Zhao Luan, and you'll get a strikeout.
Zhao Luan, fastball at 88. Full lot velocity. Infield remains in for Daniel Quadras. Here's the pitch. This is just low. It's 1-0.
And if you can somehow limit the damage here, you're already down in this ball game now, 3-2. But if you can find a way to potentially escape this second and third no-out jam and keep it where it is, definitely have a chance to win this ball game.
1-0 pitch. Outside corner. That was painted. It's 1-1. One out, second and third. Bautista on third. McCormick on second base. Quadras at the plate, one out, bottom 5. Fouled off. It goes to 2 strikes. Another fastball from John Luan.
Yeah, good cut there from Quadras. Pitch, pretty good location. And now you're starting to see the velo start to climb back up here as Luan running it up to 88.
1-2 pitch from Zhao Luan is outside, ball 2. Counts it 2-2 with 1 out. China infield remains in. 2-2 pitch. Did he check his swing? He did not. Strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Zhao Luan. And they have 2 outs here in the 5th. And trying to get out of the inning. Only down 1 run as we would then head to the 6th. But it's Sky Palmer up, who's grounded out to second both times. First pitch into Palmer, inside, ball 1.
Yeah, that was a good pitch there on that strikeout. You talk about a dotted pitch up and in, and, I mean, really no better location on that pitch against a right-handed batter running inside like that.
Now we are nearing the 2-hour, 10-minute mark, but we've seen a couple days ago, if the game is close, they're probably going to try to play 7 innings, and this game is real close at 3-2. 1-0 pitch, catches the zone for a strike.
Yeah, a pitch that missed at least a baseball and a half off the plate, and we've seen a lot of questionable calls here this morning, especially on the outside part of the zone whenever a right-handed nor a left-handed batter's up, and that was one right there.
That pitch is way inside, and it hit Sky Palmer.
Yeah, hoping he's okay. I mean, fastball just got away from him, and second hit batter of the inning. Now bases are loaded for the cleanup hitter for the Rush.
It's Easton Kretzer, who got hit by a pitch his last time up. Sky Palmer's going to walk it off. Maybe get a courtesy runner? We'll see. Zach Novus.
Yep, right on cue, Adam. Calling for one.
Call back to his dugout.
Let's see who that person is.
Could be a variety of players.
Yep, we saw him earlier. Looks like Hunter Anderson again.
Indeed.
Coming back in.
In that teal helmet. Anderson will pinch run. So bases loaded for the Rush here in the 5th. Chance to blow the game wide open. Anderson's on first base. McCormick's on second. Bautista's at third. 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Rush have a 3-2 lead after scoring 3 in the bottom of the 5th. Rather, 2 outs. Those strikeouts, a ball and Quadras for the pitcher. Zhao Luan, rather. First pitch outside, ball 1.
Yeah, 9th batter of the inning for the Rush. Three runs home so far, thanks to the hit by pitch and the 2 RBI double by Bautista, but they want more for sure.
1-0 pitch. It's up and away. It's 2-0. And you certainly have to throw strikes. That's the main key of a lot of baseball, but right here, bases loaded, 2 outs. Got to come inside the zone. Easton Kretzer at the plate. 2-0 pitch, blew it by him. A fastball up in the zone at 88. And it's 2-1. Kretzer 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. Trying to even up the count here. It's 2-1. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. 87 on the fastball. Zhao Luan able to locate the heater. Bases loaded, 2 outs, a 2-2 count in the 5th. The biggest spot we've seen so far today.
He's definitely going to triple up here and go right back to it.
The fastball, swing and a miss, strike 3. Zhao Luan gets out of the inning without giving up any more damage. But the Rush score 3 in the 5th. They lead it 3-2 over China DC. We head to the 6th. You're watching PSCL Baseball on the PSCL Broadcast Network.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Two locations with something for everyone. Stuffed Pizza Bar and Grill.
Top of the 6th. John Wei Shin will lead off against Santiago Duarte. He's gone the last 3 innings. After Carlos Franco gave up 1 run, Duarte has given up 1 in the next 3. 3-2 ball game. First pitch fouled off above the press box from John Wei Shin. Trying to score to 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 5th. Rush of answer with 5 in the bottom of the 3rd. Rather, 3 in the bottom of the 5th. 3-2 ball game. 1-1 count on Wei Shin. Next pitch misses inside. It's 2-1. Two to 1 count. China would love to get the leadoff runner aboard. Instead, it's a pop-up. It's on the infield. Playable for Ball and McCormick, who's going to make the catch. It's Ball leaning backwards. He makes the catch. Boy, that looked like a routine play. Ends up not being a super routine play.
Yeah, tough play battling the sun, but able to get a quick out as Duarte. He's throwing the ball well, as we mentioned. Just allowed 1 run back in the last inning now in 3 1/3 innings of work.
Pen Li Yan next up with 1 out. First pitch misses outside for a ball. 1 out on the top of the 6th. Pen Li Yan up. Line drive to the 3rd baseman. Caught by Martinez. Soft little liner off the bat, 75. Tied up Pen Li Yan up inside. And 2 quick outs here in the 6th.
Yeah, good job for Duarte getting 2 quick outs. Try and get your offense back out there for the rush. Keep the momentum on your side.
Wang Yatan. First pitch is a strike. And also be pitch at 67. Curveball. The 0-1 pitch. This is outside. It's 1-1. Curveball and then a changeup. This that bad. It's 1-1. This pitch misses outside. Fastball at 79, which is where Santiago Duarte has pretty much sat around the entire game. Here's the next pitch, fouled off, and we get to 2 strikes. Counts 2-2. Two and 2 on Wang Yatan. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3 in the dirt. Quadras is going to have to make the throw. On time, on target for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 inning for Santiago Duarte. Rush have a 3-2 lead. We head to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching PSCL Baseball on the PSCL Broadcast Network.
Building your business is no small undertaking, and you need the right team by your side. Whether you're just getting started or expanding nationwide, Pacific Premier Bank is here to support your business every step of the way. As your trusted banking partner, we can help guide you down the right path with customized solutions designed for your business. We'll help you achieve the success you deserve. Pacific Premier Bank. Let's build your future together.
Hey, Power Baseball fans. Looking to hit a home run against pests in your home? Rudy's Pest Control is your winning choice. Rudy's Flex 80/90 Pest Control Plan offers effective and affordable protection with just 5 visits a year instead of the usual 12, so you'll have more time to do what you love. Visit rudyspest.com or call 760-746-PEST and declare, heck no, 12's gotta go. Rudy's Pest Control is your home run choice, so get started today.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium, bottom of 6th. It's Will Delton up to try to get the Russia Insurance run. It's 3-2. John Luan off his glove, charging us Hashin on the run in time. Oh, what a play. 1-4-3. Off the glove of John Luan. Hashin made the play on the run, and Wang Yatan scooped it out of the dirt. An easy 1-4-3, as they say, Jace. Well, they made it look easy.
Yeah, just your occasional 1-4-3 for a 1 put out, not a double play. And, yeah, I mean, good play on the run and a good scoop as well from the first baseman, flashing the leather all across the diamond.
Mia House next up takes the first pitch. Just barely above the zone for a ball. It's 1-0. Bottom of the 6th, Rush lead 3-2 in the 7-inning contest. The 1-0 pitch catches the bottom of the zone, strike 1. Good fastball. 89, hardest we've seen John Luan throw so far today. Coming out of the bullpen, helps lock down the 5th, so hoping to keep it at just 1 run for his offense. Strike 2, fastball by the bat of House at 89 again. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from John Luan. It's softly on the ground down the first baseline. Foul. One and 2 on Namiya House. The 1-2 pitch inside it. Hit him. It did. It hit Namiya House, and he's aboard with 1 out here in the 6th.
Yeah, that's nothing new. We've seen in this ball game. A lot of batters hit in this ball game now. That's number 4 on the ball game for China pitching.
Daniel Martinez up, runner on first. With the 1 out, throw back to first, not going to be in time.
This is a big inning for the Rush. Already 1 out in the inning, but you're trying to get more insurance runs. Believe a potential closer warming up for the Rush down the left field line bullpen, but they gotta cash in here.
Another pickoff attempt at first, not going to be in time. Looked like Wang Yu-Tan was looking at a hidden ball trick as well. Looked like he was trying to catch and pretend like it went all the way behind him.
We've seen that over the years. A couple of guys, first basemen, playing that well. Todd Helton, one of the better ones in MLB at doing that.
1-1 on Martinez. In for a strike.
I believe
another pickoff attempt at first base.
Believe that's Joseph Cook warming down in the pen for the Rush from College of the Desert, 6 foot. But we'll have official word on that if he is coming in for that next inning.
First pitch to Martinez was a strike. Here comes the next one. Misses high, ball 1. And another pickoff attempt at first, not in time. Boy, that was a quick move by John Luan.
Yeah, you talk about, that's one of the better pickoff moves you'll see from a right-hander. They pretend to come all the way set, and then boom, a quick step off the mound and a fire over there to first, and just unable to get him, but very, very close play.
Still 1-1 with 1 out. Pitch is high. It's 2-1.
What makes it?
Daniel Martinez, who's been at the plate for practically 2 minutes and has been throwing 3 pitches.
Yeah, what makes it tough as a base runner is obviously seeing new pitchers. They all have the different pickoff moves, and that was definitely the best one we've seen here in this ball game for a right-hander.
2-1 pitch. Outside corner, strike 2. That's a big call. Instead of 3-1, it's 2-2.
Yeah, pitch that just missed off the plate, but that's pretty much a borderline call. Goes in favor of the pitcher, and now a 2-ball, 2-strike count.
2-2. John Luan delivers home over to second base, and under the glove of Hushin on to first, gets the out there. Huge bounce back play. It went under the glove of Hushin. Could have been a double play, but he recovers and gets an important second out.
Yeah, 4-3 on the put out, and a good play for him to not panic, right? He doesn't field the ball cleanly, goes off his glove at that time from the starting pitcher of this ball game, and he was able to gather himself and just make the good throw over there to first and not panic, as we mentioned. Get that second out of the inning.
It's Solly Warner now up. 2 outs, runner on second is House. Huge insurance run in scoring position. It's a swing and a miss, strike 1. A pitch at 82.
Big at bat here for Werner, trying to come through.
Can on that pitch as it's in the dirt. Pen Lee Yan. Good block behind the plate. One and one with 2 outs. Zhao Luan. comes home with the pitch. In there for a strike. Catches the inside corner according to our home plate umpire, Carlos Hernandez. Nasty curveball that time. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Misses outside. It's 2-2.
Big pitch coming up here. You have another chance to potentially expand the zone, but if it runs to a full count, obviously fastball should be coming if that were to happen.
2-2, 2 outs, runner on second. Pitch misses low. It's by Penley's Yan, and advancing to third is House. So now an insurance run 90 feet away.
Yeah, fourth wild pitch for pitching staff for China this morning, and has allowed Rush to really score some runs in the ball game. Those extra 90 feet. There was a sac fly that double, pardon me, that got him earlier in the ball game. But you take away the extra 90 feet that they advanced, one of those runs might not come in and score, and it'd be a 2-2 ball game.
The full count pitch with 2 outs. In the dirt, ball 4. Great at bat for Solly Werner.
And now you got to deal with Alex Bautista, who's not only 2 for 2, but he was the one that provided that big 2 RBI double and has definitely been the best hitter today for the Rush.
2 for 2. Like you mentioned, 2 RBI double last time up. And a single back in the third. And you wonder, is Solly Werner going to try to take second base here? First pitch in, he stays put, pitches high, ball 1.
Wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't, and the only reason why is just because Bautista up and he is swinging a hot bat this morning. Try and not surrender the third out of the inning, just let him try and swing the bat.
The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Although if you have a chance of getting thrown out, you just run between the base pass and let House try to come home before he gets tagged out. But, of course, you put yourself in danger if you slip there, and then suddenly a runner could be out at home.
Yeah, we've already seen that once in this ball game. That was actually Bautista, who's up at the plate right now.
The 1-1 pitch. In for a strike. Beautiful curveball. One and 2 with 2 outs. Runners on the corners for the Rush here in the 6th. China trying to hold the lead at 1. 1-2 pitch. Outside corner, strike 3. Got him with the curveball. Zhao Luan's curveball on point and holds the Rush to 0 runs in the 6th. 3 more outs to work with. Stay with us. China trails the Rush 3-2. 7th inning coming up right after this. You're watching PSCL Baseball on the PSCL Broadcast Network.
I don't know if he's not on that page.
Welcome back to the top of the 7th inning. Song Jia Chi is in here in the 7th. Here's the first pitch in. Second pitch in, it's a strike. First pitch was a ball. Here's the 1-1. It's in for a strike from Caden Dawson from the College of the Desert. Didn't pitch and not even listed as a pitcher in this most recent year and on the PSCL roster. So looking to get 1 inning out of him. That pitch just misses outside. Counts even at 2-2.
Yeah, he's throwing 80 for a position player, and talked about the thin pitching. Really, for all these teams, there are going to be a lot of guys who aren't normally pitchers that are going to be asked to throw an inning or two.
2-1 pitch, 2-2 rather, fouled off down the first base line. So it remains at 2-2. 2-2, no outs. Dawson comes home, breaking ball, misses inside. Good call, according to our K-zone. That was a couple balls inside. That was not particularly close, even with the rush dugout. Maybe claiming it is, maybe just trying to get a call. The 2-2, 3-2 is outside, ball 4. Leadoff runner's on. And it brings up a pinch hitter. And now a different hitter is up. It was going to be Liu Zhu Shua. Instead, it's going to be Liu Chin Shi. Liu Chin Shi at the plate. Takes first pitch for a ball.
And we saw him come in as a pinch runner earlier in the ball game and scored a run.
Chin Shi will pinch hit for Leo the Min, who is subbed out on defense and now don't have his bat in the lineup anymore. Next pitch, it's in for a strike, catches the outside black corner. Our home plate umpire, Carlos Hernandez. Ryan Carroll's been doing the work on the bases all morning. China has 3 more outs to work with. 3-2 rush. Here's the next pitch. Softly hit on the ground. It's going to be making the play. Dawson to first base. Gets the out. Runner moves over to second. Song Jia Chi. Liu Chin Chi's retired on the 1-3. And it brings up 1 Ki Yen in the top of the lineup for China DC.
Yeah, not a bad at bat right there. It's pretty much a sack bunt. You get the runner in scoring position with 1 away, and you let your top of the order now try and swing the bat and get that tie and run home.
1 Ki Yen, 0 for 1, is walked in by hit by a pitch. First pitch from Dawson to 1 Ki Yen. It's in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. It's hit to the second baseman. Ball will field it off a couple of hops in time. That's the second out of the inning. Advancing to third is Song Jia Chi, but now China would need a hit, except if there was a wild pitch.
Yeah, how about that? How about that ball taking a couple weird hops there? We've seen some errors from second basemen made in this ball game, and that one again, not a routine, well, a routine play, but not a routine hop.
Shin takes the first pitch for a strike. That was well outside the zone. Tough call. Shin started this game with the first 4 innings scoreless. Got into a little bit of trouble in the 5th. Now trying to make up for it with his bat. It's hit on the ground, a ball. This could do it. Off a few hops on to first. The rush. Hang on and win a thriller. 3-2 your final in 7 innings. The rush improved to 3-1 on the season. And China drops to 0-5.
Yeah, that's a big win. Talk about the team for Rush. Their offense wasn't necessarily on point, but they were able to work some good counts, get some free bases hit by batters, and then obviously that big double, which gave the Rush the lead off the bat of Alex Bautista. And he'll obviously, he would be the player of the game, couple hits, including that big 2 RBI double.
China scored 1 run in the second, 1 in the fifth. The Rush scored 3 in the fifth, and they win 3-2. Final line for the Rush: 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors. China, 2 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors. And we'll be back for the second game of the doubleheader in about 22-30 minutes approximately. That's a game between the Coyotes and the Blue Sox. For Jay Cicinelli, Ethan Gamolka, our rules analyst / expertise at pretty much everything, I'm Adam Oppenheim, saying so long. We'll see you in a short bit. You've been watching PSCL Baseball on the PSCL Broadcasting Network. Once again, the final score, 3-2. The Rush take down China DC.